Hello and welcome back to Girls Coded Academy. Today we are going to learn about how to use the pen to draw polygons with the Polygon generator. It's Juliet and let's get started. So first things first, we're going to want to create a new project. So go ahead and log into your Scratch account and press create. And we're going to name our project Polygon Generator. Polygon Generator. And that sounds like a scary name, but we're just going to have our sprite draw different shapes based on how many sides the user wants to have in their shape. So first things first, we're going to say goodbye to Scratchy. We're going to add a new backdrop. And I like for this one to use a galaxy stars kind of background because I feel like it's like we're drawing constellations in the sky. I'm going to add a sprite. And I'm going to use Dot because he has a little space helmet. And I feel bad having other sprites in space without a helmet. Okay, so first let's go over how we can draw a polygon. So I'm just going to start with when a green flag is clicked, I want him to go to the middle of the program. So we know from before you can just move him to wherever you want to be and it'll appear on this location, but I want him to glide there from wherever he is. And we'll just go over the movements of how to have him draw a polygon before we start with the pen. And so we're going to have him ask the user for sides. So first we need to create a sides variable, so number of sides. And we want him to ask the user for how many sides they want. So how many sides would you like in your polygon? And a polygon is a multiple-sided shape, for those of you who don't know. And we're going to set number of sides. So we're going to go over here, set number of sides. I'm going to go back to sensing and draw answer out. Okay, and now here's the tricky part. So how we can get Dot to move in the shape of the polygon we want. We need to repeat sides amount of times. So we're going to drag out the repeat block, go to number of sides, and put it in the little hole. We want him to move, bring up the move block. And we're going to bring out the multiplication. We're going to have also division. So just tricky math. So if you don't fully understand it, it's okay. Just follow along. 1 divided by the number of sides. And you could pick whatever number. I like 600 just because it's big, but you could do whatever you want. And then I want him to turn. I want him to turn. Again, we're going to go back to operators and pull out a division sign. We're going to do 360 divided by sides. And this is because there's 360 degrees in a circle. We want him to turn a certain way based on number of sides. So let's just see what that does. Let's press the green flag. And let's say we want a 4. That was really fast. So as usual, we're going to drag out a little weight block just so we can see it more clearly. Let's go again. Let's do 4. It goes in a square. So what we're going to do now is we need to have that be drawn out, and we can use the pen. So go over to here, and we're going to add the pen blocks. We're going to click on the pen. And what the pen does is when the pen is down, it will draw wherever our sprite goes. So let's have him go at a random position and see how it draws with the blue wherever he goes. So we want it to draw as he draws our shape. So we're going to put the pen down. But we also want him, when he's over in this part of it, to not be drawing when he's gliding. So we're going to put the pen up. So when pen up happens, it means whenever he moves, now it won't follow him. The pen is up and it's not going to draw. And so one thing also we want to do is we can erase the screen of what has been drawn already. So just press erase all. Well, let's have that in the beginning just to have it always start clean. And let's set the pen color to, I like red. And we'll set the pen color to red. And I like the pen size to be 5, just so it's nice and thick. Now let's see what happens when we have it draw his location as he traces our shape. So let's do 4 again. And see how now the lines follow him as he moves, and we have a shape of a square. That's how we can draw different shapes. One thing that I think is fun is we can have him draw multiple shapes. So we can use a block when the sprite is clicked. We can drag all this stuff over here. And let's have him, so now let's see what happens. When it's clicked, he's just in the middle, that's it. Let's have him start in the corner so you can see him glide more easily. So we'll just have him go to over here. Sorry, stop that. So let's have him go to this position. Let's have him say, click me to begin. To draw your shape. I'll drag this over here so you can see it better. And after he draws this shape, I want him to say, click me again to draw a new shape. And let's have it erase what he's already drawn. Let's go over to pen and let's have it change the color. Let's see what that does. Press the green. So we need to click on dot and he'll go to the middle. Let's say we want a 5-shaped polygon. So it'll go and I'll draw our 5-shaped polygon. And let's click on him again, and now we can draw a triangle. And see how the colors change? Because we changed the pen color. We can do this as much as we want. We can have him, do 10. Why did that not work? Oh, here, because it's still orange. We clicked again too soon. But you see how I can draw the shape still. So we need it to erase first. So let's maybe erase it before. That way when we click on it, it'll erase it before it starts the script again. So let's do it again. And we'll click on him. Let's do a 8-sided shape. And now it's red. And we have to wait for it to disappear. Click on him again. And do a little triangle. And that's how we can draw new shapes. I think it's also fun to have some sound in it. So maybe we will have him bark when he first, starts. And I think the sound ta-da is really fun after he finishes drawing it. I love the sound ta-da. Let's add ta-da. Let's play ta-da when he finishes the shape. And I think that's really fun. And we can also have it play some music in the back. So let's go in, let's add a new song. Let's add chill. Let's have it maybe be a little softer, just in the background. And we'll have it play chill when program starts. And we'll have it just go on, for the whole duration of the program. So let's see it all together. Green flag. Click it. We want a 4-sided polygon. So now he's drawing our polygon. One thing that might be nice is if we have him go back to the corner when he finishes, because we want him to see the shape. So maybe after he plays ta-da, he'll go back to the corner. So let's have him glide back to the corner. And we want the pen to be lifted again so it doesn't draw as he glides back. So let's go back here, lift the pen up, and now let's see what happens again. Let's go back to full screen. So we have him just glide to a new position, and he says, ask for a new shape, and then he draws it. So that's how we can create a polygon generator using the draw and repeat blocks. I hope that this was a good way for you guys to learn more about the pen and user input and variables, and a fun way to draw polygon shapes. Stay tuned for the next video where we will learn more about Scratch projects and start a new one. Great job, guys. Hey, it's Juliet from Girls Coded Academy. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.